This Cosolix Sandstorm?
It is Cosolix Sandstorm.
Be in the air or the ground.
Now this is a version we should be playing.
Definitely did not hesitate after that game against Cosolix, completely switch it up and go into the Onyx. Now we saw another Onyx player here recently from Team Midwest, and that was Sandstorm's regular season teammate in Boom. He played fantastic with the Onyx. I expect similar things, if not better, from Sandstorm.
Yeah, I kind of imagine this will lean a little bit more.
Best of 3 could get lucky with that.
Gauntlets from Sandstorm.
Sure, bro.
A really strong gauntlet player with that Mordex.
Always play
But
Onyx.
he still has great cannon plays.
That was good. I think Cannon Dare will beat all of Lance.
Yep, he's won tournaments, I believe, with both characters. Definitely did with Zol. I can't remember if he won a tournament with Onyx, but I wouldn't be surprised if he did whatsoever. Now going into this one,
Lance Snare's not
starting
real.
to struggle just a little bit. Does find the D-Light sidelight, doesn't push it any more off stage.
There is going to be a bit of a growing period
Like,
here
what the
for
fuck?
Sandstorm, considering gauntlets are a string weapon. He needs to see how.
Considering gauntlets are a string weapon.
Going for those bigger and bigger reads as he makes the swap.
Bigger and bigger reads. String weapon.
Of Cosolix. Damage so far fairly even. Remember, this is a best of 3, so it's going to be quick. It's going to be hard to afford.
I wish it was a string weapon.
String weapon with 69
Sidelight
damage per
into the
combo.
neutral air for the KO option. Sandstorm was a little
It's
bit
a combo weapon with an occasional 0 to death.
Then he actually got the cannon in his hand, and that was sort of his best option. He was floating around with the gauntlets.
Cannon and light has to be nerfed.
Lance neutral airs just wasn't really a successful
A lot of
option.
cannon moves.
Losing the damage trade between those two. Now that he has the cannon in hand, it was looking.
Cosolix would actually be,
tosses
if
it
he got some
away.
coaching from
Dodge
Isidro and
comes
went to do
through
down
from
sig, he'd
Cosolix,
actually be
who was
better
unarmed.
at axe, like
Now
slightly,
is the cannon.
because the down sig is actually kind of
But
useful.
lots of horizontal options here. Sandstorm
The
still
side sig's
has
good
movement,
too,
yeah,
and
Cosolix didn't
like
want to
you know
threaten.
GC side sig covers
Sandstorm
so
can get back up
much.
safely.
I feel like
Big
it's
string
risky,
goes
though.
for the sig, and Cosolix from deep hits the recovery.
Cannon
With-
is heavy and string, holy
Cosolix-
shit.
Holy.
He's different today. This
I'll
is
say
a
I think
different
Cannon
Cosolix
Sayer's
than we
unhealthy.
saw
Like I
against-
know what they're trying to do with it. It's not like it's broken, but like
Fired
just
up today.
the
Lame.
He wants to win this
I
out
don't like it.
for the
Yeah,
Canadians.
Cannon's
and
entire
get
kit
that
is lame.
big
It's just
upset
Darren and Light, and
over the
none of the other
Cosolix
moves matter because they're
team.
not good.
Ooh, he dodged back in. Cosolix was ready with the neutral light. The 2 pokes. A lot of active frames on that one. This
Cannon
time he
makes me
goes
want
for
to
the
quit
side
Brawl.
light. Doesn't immediately
I could
go
give you a
for
list of things that make me want to
Then
quit
goes
Brawl.
for the nair. A little bit delayed.
Cannon gauntlets.
Hoping he could get the dodge out.
Not attacking
and
for
then
7
continue the
seconds.
string.
Brawl.
Goes for the N-Sig read. Nair's going to put Cosolix in
Weapon
a
throws.
very scary position, but Sandstorm not even threatening for the unarmed. Sometimes he'll go
The
down there,
caster's
go for that
lying to
gravity
me.
cancel sidelight or the gravity cancel D-light
String
grab
weapons.
path, but instead opted for the safer option.
Heavy weapons doing 30 damage,
I'm a little
string
bit
weapons doing
surprised
30
they tried to
damage,
edge guard there.
every
The
weapon
dodge
doing
was fine.
damage.
That recovery was sort of Cosolix.
Heavy weapons having 6 frame startup moves. People considering heavy weapons existing instead of just getting over the fact that they all
Bro,
have 6
heavy
frame
weapons
startup
aren't
moves.
even. Heavy weapons are just big weapons at this point.
Yeah, just say big. Just say the weapon takes. Just say your character holds it with 2 hands and nothing else.
Is going to clean it up with a D-light
They're
grab
too
cancel.
heavy.
Final shot
Your character holds it with 2 hands. That makes Cannon a light weapon because he holds it on his shoulder, or is that heavy?
Oh, the back, yeah.
Does steal out the cannon. Hasn't added any damage despite the weapon advantage, though.
Now he's finding someone to play around.
Feels great sort of heavy weapon then.
Didn't throw
Yeah,
it
great
in.
sword is a heavy weapon.
He
It's a
didn't
great
immediately throw
sword.
his
You
cannon
hold it
away,
with 2
but that was
hands,
sort of
bro.
right as Cosolix
Sword you hold with
picked
1
up
hand,
the
that's a light weapon.
Wasn't out of weapons.
Katars is each
I mean,
one hand, so it's 2 light
Spear is 2
weapons.
hands.
Yeah, Spear's a heavy weapon. Spear is the heaviest weapon,
Oh,
frame
sorry.
data wise, honestly. That weapon is really fucking bad.
Went for a little extra there, but Cosolix avoided it.
Bow.
Punish. Oh, doesn't
You'll
hit the
both
neutral
win.
light.
That's
Oh
2 hands.
my
Oh no, you're
goodness.
right.
Big. Misses the
Cosolix!
Actually dissuade Sandstorm.
Who the fuck calling?
Close,
Stop fucking
just a
calling.
raw sig on the back of Cosolix. Sandstorm with the weapon and stage advantage is going to take game number 1.
You should have won that, Cosolix.
What an
You should.
extremely close game. You can see the numbers right there. It was like 568
The
to
storm.
526 between those two. So close. And the Demon Island immediately getting
robbed.
We're not going to be going to that map. Small Brawlhaven, Small Mammoth, and APOC were left in it, but we're going to Small
Ethan should have won.
Brawlhaven.
Bro, how did Ethan get
I
robbed?
don't
Not a
think
single
any of
thing
the
dropped
maps
from Ethan. He
really
just lost.
lean one player or the other. Like, they both basically benefit in the same way.
Oh, you know, it was when
All
you were in the
these
call when he was
maps.
complaining about the
Small
end
Brawlhaven,
light.
The way they benefit is that
What
all
happened?
of the high defense
yesterday,
that Legends
Ethan?
have
Yeah.
kind of gets
Just
negated
complaining how his end light didn't hit.
because of the close kill.
There wasn't
When
a
the
drop
guys
though,
behind
he
him.
missed.
Oh yeah, I know.
I was in the call. He played it and he was talking about he was like, bro, it's annoying because I have to space so perfectly for this shit. And I was like, okay.
Untouched until that dare just hit him. How long was that? Let me look at the timer. He was about 20 seconds into this game without being touched, and he put out 100 damage.
You're seeing a confident
Is Lance
Cosolix
balanced?
come out here, going for those slide
I don't
charge
think so.
neutral signatures. Something uncharacteristic of him. Oh, that's not quite enough there on the Cosolix. He didn't take too much damage before that, but the sidelight side air, and Sandstorm going to lose the first stock.
I need it. I wish you could like. This is gonna sound really dumb. I wish you could rebind moves, because if you were able to, if you're a sword player and you rebind Lance sidelight to down and you start using Lance sidelight like you do sword downlight, you would understand the weapon way more, because Lance sidelight is sword downlight. Like you do it at the same time in the same way, but you wouldn't be like, you don't like think about it, you don't realize it. You know, so if you can like move your sidelight to your downlight, you'd be better at Lance if you were a sword.
Then Lance downlight, like I need it on my donkey. There's no other KO you can put it on.
I simply wouldn't use it.
My fault.
I see what you're saying. It's interesting.
For the added force of the gauntlets.
Because there's not a lot of situations where it's true. Like most things are not true. Like gauntlet downlight, you keep on your down key because it's like sword downlight, right?
Definitely really confident.
But Lance highlight is like sword
charge
downlight, but it's
neutral
on a down key,
signature,
so
I'm
you're
still
like,
down with
you
it.
kind of
He's
see it
playing
differently.
incredible today.
I guess like Cannon's the only case of that though, right?
Remmy and Cosolix yesterday that woke him up, but man, this is some juicy Cosolix play.
That Pro Series beef really heating up, but Cosolix is doing great against the current North American World Champion. Sorry, the World Champion in Brawlhalla. D-Light there from Sandstorm puts him up, but it's still not enough to lead
I
the
wish
knockout.
Cosolix won, honestly.
Almost
I'd
had
like
that
it
side air, the iframes
Northeast lost, and because
dodge
their two teams did
still
really well.
in play.
I thought deserves.
Completely
I
wins
thought
priority
the
there with the unarmed side heavy.
Wasn't meant to
Looking
be,
for these KO moves.
Especially when you do that.
Sandstorm does get the hit. Gonna just wait.
Maybe he doesn't deserve though.
On that one, and he's gonna be sticking
He lost
with
the
the
game.
cannon, but he's
Sandstorm
in the
gets
red.
into orange before dying here.
Side sig. Oh. Down sig there.
I jinxed it on purpose.
Final
Winnable.
stocks again in the best of 3. Cosolix winning this one would take it to the final game in this
Fuck,
best
my
of
ass
3
hurts,
tiebreaker.
Excuse
bro.
If Sandstorm
me?
wins it, then it goes to the Northeast, and he
sure
goes for
sucks
the big cannon string.
That's the crazy thing about best of 3 is I feel like these two players haven't fought this competitive of a best of 3 in a very long time.
I can make that shit feel
Since
better.
we changed to doing best of 5s and so much more
Cosolix?
bracket.
Yo,
You play
Cosolix
best
is
of
gonna
3s
complain about
against,
that.
like,
That's the one Z dodge where you can avoid that true combo. Zako, you saw that, right?
Change from what they're used to.
They just gotta come out.
Oh my god.
Sandstorm with the damage advantage has Cosolix in the offstage.
Yo, he actually got cheated. He actually got cheated.
The Northeast victory.
Okay, that time he did it for no reason. That time he wasn't gonna get it.
Cosolix selling.
Gets away from that one. Oh, the
Easy.
D-Light Nair. That's going to be the KO option.
Right.
You know he was
All right, good luck, Zakoi.
I
Don't
remember
let your
sitting
team
next
down
to
this time.
Sandstorm. I can't remember which turn.